Welcome, Leo, to your monthly readings for November 2020. If you're new, welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. So if this reading resonates with you, Leo, please give this a thumbs up, like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Welcome, cross watchers. I hope you guys are doing well. I will say if this reading doesn't resonate, then make sure to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Okay, so we're going to put some cards down, then I'll do some clarifying cards on your outcome card. We'll do a focus for November where you need to focus your energy, and we'll do an advice card to finish off. Okay, so what is going on for my Leos? Say hello to Penny, Princess Penny here, who's fast asleep, joining us for our card reading today. Aren't you, baby girl? So cute. Okay, Leo. Central theme. What have we got happening for my Leos today? You've got the King of Swords. Okay, let's do two clarifying cards around that Leo. Moon energy, so Cancer, Pisces. And you've got another court card. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the energy that is driving this reading is the Hierophant. We've got Taurus and Venus sitting there. There could be some Libra in that energy as well with that Venus. And let's have a look for your outcome card, Leo. Oh, Two of Swords. So Jupiter in, Saturn in Libra. Okay, so your central theme for the month of November, Leo. This is King of Swords. So to me, this feels like that you, there's going to be some big conversation that you're going to be having, or some new information that you're going to be learning, maybe some new material, some things that you're going to be studying. This is somebody who is very much in charge. So as we know with the court cards, it can either be an archetype of yourself that you need to kind of focus on bringing through, or it can be somebody outside of yourself. But Leo, I feel for the month of November, this is really about you guys really articulating what it is that you want for this month, what it is that you have been wanting to do, what is it that you've been wanting to talk about, what is it that you've been wanting to say, and even like what is it that you've been maybe contemplating studying or thinking about studying. Because the swords, as we know, they're a communication, they're articulation, they're also the things that we learn about. This could be Gemini, could be Libra or Aquarius energy coming in, but I really do feel, Leo, that this is about you really voicing what it is that you want and going for it. Your clarifying cards around this. So you've got, you're the sun, right? So you've got your opposite luminary, you've got the moon sitting here as well. And you can see that you are showing up here. We've got a bit of a lunar eclipse going on here. So to me, this is about really listening into your subconscious, really paying attention, Leo, to your emotions and how you feel about things that you're wanting to talk about, feel about things that you're wanting to articulate, intuitively feeling about things that you're perhaps wanting to study or wanting to, to go after. And this is a slow moving energy, right? So again, this is a court card, so it could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy, but I really do feel that it's just about whatever it is that you're going to intuitively be listening to, intuitively learning about, intuitively wanting to speak about, connecting into your emotions. And I feel like it's going to be slow moving, whatever it is that you're wanting to get out there. It's going to come back to you very, very slowly, and it's going to be kind of like a slow slog to get there. But that energy with that Knight of Pentacles, the slow and steady always wins the race, okay, as opposed to that really rushing in kind of energy. It is important though, just be very careful and choose your words wisely. So as I was saying that, it was coming through as well, part of that clarifier is make sure that whatever it is that you're talking about, you're wanting to articulate, that you're wanting to learn, make sure that it is something that you've been thinking about, take your time around it, and that it's going to be very, very grounded in, so grounded that I feel like it's going to be quite fertile for you, because that is fertile energy, that Knight of Pentacles. So the energy that's driving this reading for you, Leo, you've got the Hierophant, okay? So you've got spiritual wisdom, spiritual advice coming through, okay? The Guru, the Pope of the deck. This is also about higher institutions as well, but to me, it's really about on a spiritual level, higher institutions around your spirituality. So whether you're going through, this could be perhaps you're taking a relationship to a more serious level. That could indicate that, because this can be priests, it can be churches, it can be, but it can also just be about moving in together as well if we're in relationship energy here. But you are being, there is about maybe seeking counsel around something as well. Or this can also be with that moon card showing up here as well. It can be about going within, listening to your intuition and being your own inner guru. Because when we do go through those big periods of contemplation and meditation, we get these big downloads, right? Of spiritual insight and information. So I feel like that could be what that is around too. I was going to call you the Hierophant, Leo. Now, your outcome card around what we've got going on here is there's a heavy decision that needs to be made. And I almost want to call this a dilemma, because the swords, you know, this is the decision that you don't really want to make, but you have to make. And that's where we get the energy of the dilemma, right? There's a lot of emotions involved in this decision. So we've got the emotion of the lake that you're sitting behind, but you're not sitting in that. We've got the emotions of the moon here. So it's about connecting into our emotions as well, using that moon energy, but also listening to your intuition. She's got that blindfold on for a reason. So she's not seeing the reality of a situation, but it's also about when we close off the eyes so we can listen to the energy of the heart. And the moon showing up again in this card. So two luminary energies of the moon. So really, Leo, it is so important for this month that you are really tuning in and listening to your intuition. Also, follow the cycles of the moon, follow the new moon coming up, follow the cycle of the moon, the new moon, and the full moon for November. I don't know what those dates are off the top of my head. But yeah, and also pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your dreams, listen to your subconscious, pay attention to the messages that are coming through. So let me just get a couple of clarifiers around this outcome card, about this decision. Okay, so we've got the Hangman coming up here. It's that Neptune energy. Again, Neptune coming through. More water energy, more listening to your intuition, more going within. And Justice. Again, Hierophant, shout out to Justice. They share the same planet, Venus. So there's decisions that need to be made. Now, Justice can be coming through. This is interesting. So you've got two major arcana cards on either side of this Saturn in Libra energy. So Libra shows up for you again as a confirmation. So this could be about a Libra energy in your field. The Libra just really comes through. I feel, to me, it's about balance, because you've got the Justice cards, you've got the Scales there, and then you've got a decision there, and then you've got the Hangman is really not about movement. The Hangman is about looking at things from a different perspective. It's about going within, though, for spiritual wisdom, because Neptune is all about the intuition. It's about using times out so we can really drop in and grow from that spiritual wisdom, that intuition. So there is a heavy decision that you need to make. It may be around contracts that you need to sign. It could be around anything to do with the legal system, like a literal version of that card. But it can also be about a Libran in your life, and about needing some, there definitely is a need for balance as well. But yeah, a heavy decision that needs to be made. A heavy decision that needs to be made that you don't really want to make, but it's important that you do. So there is that sense of justice and that sense of fairness coming out. But I feel like don't rush into making this decision, because the Pentacles energy coming up as well, that's that very, very, very slow moving energy, right? And sitting on top of that is the Hangman, and that's literally about no movement whatsoever. Okay, so whatever we've got going on here, so we've got you needing to really be on top of your game, Leo, and voicing what it is that you want for November, voicing what it is that you need, and articulating that really, really precisely. Listening to your intuition. It's going to come through very, very slowly. There may be some, you may be called to have some spiritual advice, or go and see someone of a higher nature, or this could be about listening and being your own inner guru around what's going to be coming up here, because there is a decision that you need to make. A dilemma will be coming up for you. Okay, it could be around contracts, it could be around legal matters, things like that, but it's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, it's very, very slow moving. Leo, November, hey? Okay, so now let's have a look at area in your life where it'd be beneficial for you to focus on for November, Leo. Okay, you've got the first house, the house of self-identity. So working on yourself, Leo, working on yourself, working on the way that you perceive yourself, the way that you shine your light to the world, the way that you present yourself. So this could be about some self-care. It could be, there's a lot of fire energy in this house. So it's about really being active in kind of building your confidence up and the way that you're projecting yourself out into the world. So how you do that is going to be up to you, but it's a very dynamic card. It's a very action orientated field. So it's about, while we're waiting for these decisions, or we're waiting for these matters to sit and to come to fruition, this is probably, it's saying that it's a really great time for you to focus on yourself. Focus on the way you feel about yourself. Focus on the way that you see yourself. Focus on, doing some really great things for yourself with action, okay? So it could be about, taking up a new exercise, or because there's movement in this area, okay? It's not about sitting, it's about moving. So let's do an advice card for you, Leo. An advice card for my Leos, please, for November. Okay, doubt. I release the need to know all of the answers. And isn't that interesting when this is our outcome card? Okay, I'm going to read from the book around this. Okay, it's impossible for the human brain to comprehend the mysteries of the universe. You are only consciously aware of the 3 dimensions for a reason, and that is to learn to love without the full awareness of your connection to spirit. Everyone has his or her own personal path to this awareness, and there is no right or wrong answer as long as your goal is to manifest the energy of love and compassion. The wisdom of the divine trickles into the physical dimension, and some of it will resonate with your soul and some will not. These are your signposts that guides you to your correct path. I love that. If the wisdom resonates with you and seems right, then keep it. If not, release it back into the universe. Always be aware and mindful of the insights that your spirit guides and teachers put on your path. So Leo, look out for the synchronicities, the signposts. Yes, so that is your reading for the month of November. Suggestion. After November, at the end of November, come back to this reading and listen to this again and notice how it has played out for you. And then please feel free to put some comments in the comment section. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Have an awesome rest of your day, Leo. And on behalf of Penny and myself, peace out.